Good afternoon, YouTube family. Today, I want to show you how I turn a dresser into a kitchen with a sink and water and everything. It is so cold in this van. Okay. I am back at home base where I am gonna stay for 2 months. No travel for 2 months because my knee is so messed up. I got the results back from my my x-ray on my knee, and I have a lateral patella tilt, I think it is. I think that's what it was called. And a fusion. So basically what that means is my kneecap is tilted off the track and there is swelling in there. Fun. So still in a knee brace and searching for a physical therapist. I've gone through a list of physical therapists and no one can take me. But I need to go 3 times a week for 6 weeks. It's going to go from where we are now, which is early November. Yeah, it's early November to through December. So I'm not going to be able to go to Florida until January. I was going to go in December, but I'm not going to be able to go until January. So what I'm gonna do is give you some videos about stuff, how I do things in here. There's not gonna be any travel. Sorry. I'm just gonna show you how I do things in here. And today I wanted to show you how I turned my dresser into a kitchen so that you can do it too. It is so cold today and I have static electricity in my hair, but oh my goodness. I'm gonna show you my kitchen. Here's the view looking in the side of my van door at the kitchen. I'm just gonna go in and show you my water. I love this part. This is one of my favorite things in the van. This water jug, which I believe I got at a Walmart for like $15. You just put the water in the top, and then here it's almost empty, but turn it on and off, super easy. And it sits on these wooden rounds. I just made like a little pedestal top, and then it sits on those. And this was my dad's idea, to put a frame around it to hold it in place while I'm driving. And see the little hook on the side? There's a lock. I just unlock it, open it up, and I can take it right out and I can clean it. But I don't usually take it out. It usually stays in for a long time because I can just pour water in the top there. And then the sink I got, it's a black hammered sink, and it's like a bar sink. See how it's kind of small? And then this little thingy here, it will drain, open or close. So you can close it if you want at night. And the reason why the water's pooling is because I'm parked kind of sideways right now. You can see the level of the water is crooked. As far as getting the sink in the dresser, it's literally just a hole cut. And then that's dropped in there. Just set it right down in there. Press it down. There's no glue or anything. It's just been sitting in there for a couple of years. So the dresser, what I did was I took out the 3 drawers that were on this side, and there were some bars that went across that I cut off. And so it's wide open under there. I'm going to open the door and show you. See how there's bars in there to hold the drawers in. So I cut off the ones that were right here. I just cut those off, and so it's wide open under here, so I could put the sink. See this piece right here, and then I think I had to go to a plumbing shop and get this extra piece, and I put this shelf This is for my garbage. This is just a cereal container, and I use, when I can find them, I use these compostable bags, or any compostable bag. I keep a bag back here full of like, here we go, my butane and cleaning supplies, my laundry bags, things like that, dish detergent, and then I keep like jugs of water under here so I can fill my tank. I keep white vinegar for cleaning. I keep this. This is toilet treatment. And then this tube here, let me show you where this tube goes. There is a hole here drilled in the bottom of the van so it can go right out there, and anytime like I rinse dishes or wash my hands or brush my teeth, I can let it drain right out. If I'm like out in the wilderness, if there's some place that's grassy or whatever. But if I'm in town, if I'm like in a parking lot or something, what I'll do is I will take an old jug and I will just stuff this tube in the jug so it will all collect in there, and then I just screw the cap on and I'll go dump it in a restroom somewhere. I keep cleaning supplies, just hang them right there. These bags, when I get groceries, I will save them for garbage so that I can toss them somewhere. Wet wipes, because those are always good to have. Here's my paper towel holder. Just slide that on there. So this door my girlfriend made for me because I bought a big heavy piece of wood and I was like, how is this going to work? And she said, why don't you have a frame with a thin piece of wood? So she made that for me. And I have not put a closure on it yet. I bought one and I lost it. I don't know where it is, but it's going to go on there at some point. These over here, these cups have been on this for 2 years. I used double-sided carpet tape, and this has been through extreme heat and freezing cold, and they're still on there nice and tight. I put toothpaste. I keep, this is white vinegar and water for cleaning my dishes. And there's remote controls in there. This is biodegradable soap in a foam pump. I just keep it right in there so I can wash my hands with it. These drawers, I took all of them out and painted them all white and then changed the knobs. And so it's kind of empty right now because, like I said, I'm at home base taking a break from the road. So I keep food in here, all of my canned goods, anything that I put in jars, those will go in there. And then the next one, I keep plates. See, there's plates, and then I just separate them with these foam things. But you can also use like washcloths, and then like reusable Ziploc bags. And there's forks, knives, spoons, little containers, things for Sophie to keep her food in, chopsticks, and my cutting board. There's a lot of things missing because I took them out of the van so I could run them through a dishwasher in the house here. This is Sophie's little pan that I heat her food up in, and then pots and pans and stuff, blenders, and my little hot plate, and then this thing, which I've used a couple of times, but it seems to drain a lot of power, so I don't like to use that. But so that's that. I usually have a frying pan in here, and then I fought for a long time trying to find a way to lock these in with magnets, and I struggled. You can see there's even a magnet right here. And so I just gave in and I found these white, and let me tell you, game changer. so much easier. You don't have to worry about if they're just lined up perfectly or if they're gonna get faulty on you and not work. So I absolutely love them. Now this, my concern was when I got somewhere that when I put stuff on the countertop that I'm using, that it would fall off the back and then end up behind the dresser, and then I wouldn't be able to get it without moving the dresser. So I put this back, you can see, I put this backboard on the back of the dresser here. I realized that I did not have a whole lot of space for cooking, because if I have my cooktop and then a plate that everything's going on, or a cutting board and everything, I needed more space for the little things. So I added this shelf on the top and then a little trim so that nothing will fall off the back of it. Got another little shelf over here. This is soap my granddaughter made. So this is kind of messy in here, but I thought it would be neat right between my bed and the kitchen unit to add a little charging area. So I put this basket, and I just hook this basket on the side, and you can see I have my plug that comes from my electrical that runs under my bed, and then I can put this in it, and I have like a little night light there, and I can charge my phone and my tablet. Sorry I did not put Sophie in this video. She is in the house here warming up because it is freezing, and it's about time for me to go make her some dinner, I think. So I'm gonna go in and wake her up, because the last time I saw her she was curled up in a great big bean bag. So I'm gonna go in and probably make her some dinner and get settled and stay where it's warm, and wish that everybody else is nice and toasty also, because it is November and it is freezing out there everywhere except for Florida probably. The states are very cold, and I think Florida is probably the only area that's warm. Some parts of Texas maybe. I saw Arizona is even getting snow. So I hope you're all keeping warm out there, and I hope this video helped and you're able to put some of these ideas to use for using a dresser in your van or your minivan or your SUV or your truck or your box truck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, bye!